shape of a woman. He can really change. Hey.
Or is it shrugs?
And
Say by his hired for his job. He's very good at it.
there are many women. Any particular features?
Yes, I was getting to that. He sips at his lemonade. A woman of peculiar eyes. Some sort of multi-hued teal, apparently. Ivory hair. Or ivory, my bad. Skin. Dark brown hair. About yay tall. Just as around 5'8", 5'9". Young. Mid-20s, I would say.
I'll be a moment. I pop into Uila, see if I can spot anyone by that description in any of the shops.
He's doing that. I'm like, makes me wonder what Ringo's real form is.
Yeah, me too.
A good thought to have.
Do you think he even
Drinks
knows which one
lemonade.
is his real one at this point? Or do you think it just changes completely so often?
Interesting question. You have to ask him. Or her. Them. Whatever. You spot this person. Or at least someone similar to them. The eyes are the most telling part to this person's appearance. You know, pale skin, dark brown hair, but a lot of people can feel that walking the streets. This person does have that sort of those teal eyes. She has not pale ivory skin or anything. She's much more tan than that, and her hair is not dark brown. It's just straight up black. But you spot someone of this disposition. Let's see. How did your Moranian dispositions go? Angular features similar to someone from the Hilllands. Someone sort of like Charlotte, the Goat Girl. This person that you see fits that imagery.
Where on the street would they be?
They would be right. Draw shape. Now we'll use this very prominent teal for the teal eyes.
Haha.
And then I could force you guys to look.
Yeah.
Look at it. That was the one good thing about playing that one shot way early in the morning is I was like, yes, I can force you guys now.
They are inside the store?
They're inside the store. They're like the shopkeeper of it.
Oh, they're okay. So they're okay.
That could be a good lead to find out where.
I pop out and I tell the
I will
people at
say
the
you
table,
guys are based. You guys are. I would do this green circle.
Green for go.
I would mention that
the shapes of the buildings are a bunch of squares. By the way, I'm just using that for like just general reference.
Yeah.
I see a person by this description in the storefront over there. They are the shopkeeper.
Were they the
Well,
shopkeeper
well.
or were they like just looking around?
There's no one in the store. They're a
Oh, it's
shopkeeper.
Okay.
Just them. Just sort of standing idly, chilling. The store says open, so. You look at the store, it's a cigar shop.
How many of these stores are occupied? Like, are they all constantly hustling, bustling?
Not all of them are occupied. It's not like this is the only one that doesn't have people in it, like some sort of really weird, desecrated,
suspicious.
ominous pattern. No, like, I'd probably say, like, 20% of them aren't occupied, and these are just sort of, like, very specialty, like, very specific specialty shops.
Such a cigar shop.
Yeah. Smoking's not really a popular thing on the trip over, because, like,
A fire could destroy an entire
a fire could destroy a ship, you don't have much of supply, stuff like that. Not many smokers in the second wave, now I think about it. Huh.
It's a good way to kick havoc because they're kind of forced to.
Opposite of Connor, fucking smoking his pipe. By the way, I got a new pipe.
Hell yeah.
It's the same exact pipe. But, you know, it's not broken. Fuck you, Tango. I got a pipe again.
Man, his lungs
I will
would
be
like
right back.
completely... Okay. His lungs would be completely destroyed if it weren't for the fact that he's a fairy. And also, you know, alchemy probably...
Immortal. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you guys have the shop. This sort of a cigar shop. Very specialty item. It's not running a sale or anything before you ask.
We could check out the store.
After you, Lumberfoots, after you.
Seems good. Perhaps we should check if there's a back exit in case you run.
This is a very good point. I'll be right back.
Man, having this bird is so convenient.
That's why Find Familiar is so fucking good. I know that there's some games where they get rid of it. Like, you're not allowed to have a familiar.
Because it's just too
I'm
easy.
surprised none of our wizards have had one.
No, they're both new, right? Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Besides, like, you got a familiar anyways, right here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
everyone
Brett
needs
didn't
a
have
pet.
it. I would try to pick one up.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Three people in our party actually do have pets. No, there's two of us that don't have pets. I'm cool.
I mean, Augustus isn't really like a combat or like utility pet fully.
Did I say a combat pet? No, I said a pet.
Fair enough. If you count Abigail owning Barrack, then that's 4 people then, right? There is a back exit.
I mean, if they like playing with leashes in their own time, that's their thing. Anyways.
You don't want to know what they did, Saints Day Eve. Moving on, though. Kidding. She's not into that.
Anyways.
So.
Alright, so
yeah, there is a back exit.
Alright.
It's a 2-story building is what it is. And like on the ground floor. So
Is there like an alleyway around here?
No, assume the entire place has alleyways. Like, just assume like...
Right.
Like,
There's
where there
always
are
gaps.
gaps or alleyways.
Alright,
Yeah,
can
so
I
these are the
see if I can...
entrances.
Can I see if I can map out like an alleyway around here? Or like to this direction here?
Easily. Like, no roll required.
Okay.
Alright.
There's an alleyway that goes around it.
I would mention this. We can go into the alley, or one of us could. Someone who is not so lumber-footed.
Very well. See you Lumberfoots later. Remember when you're kicking the hive to stomp on it once it's done? Or it takes a like, you know, ice clinking in the lemonade glass. Another swig, just downs the whole thing and leaves.
Have you kicked a bee's nest before?
I have not. Usually, they pour molten metal into the ant nests.
Well, why would you do that? They're such good creatures.
Sounds really cool though, not gonna lie.
I imagine it would have a very nice cast.
Okay,
I shot a
so...
flaming arrow into a hive once.
Y'all are actually terrible people.
Oh, you got that just now, Russian? You just got that.
He figured that out within 20 minutes of knowing us.
I found this out as soon as I saw you guys.
Wow, really? That's honestly.
I don't have anybody either. You should give people a chance.
Fair enough. So, so it sounds like you guys are gonna go to the shop, either by the front door or by the back alley. I don't know which one. But we are gonna take a 5-minute break, so.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you're here, discuss. Not here, do whatever business you need to do.
We got water.
We're gonna be back.
Almost done with this bad.
I'm a headset.
I think that having Ordis block out the back entrance and us just waltzing in the front door is actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
Could mention loudly on the way there that one of us has been meaning to buy a cigarette, a new set of cigarettes or cigars.
God, my fingers hurt so goddamn bad.
What happened to him?
I've been making this freaking bunk bed, and the only tool they give you is an Allen wrench. So I've been spinning this small piece of metal around for an hour and a half now.
Oof.
See, yeah, the light on my keyboard broke, so I don't know when I'm muted or not anymore unless I see the symbols. So, yeah, that's gonna bite me in the butt later.
You should get like a friggin' keybind, man.
I would, honestly, when I'm on my laptop, I use one, but since I'm on my phone, I just mute with the little mute option on the phone, or on the headset.
I don't have a mute option on my headset, unfortunately.
Do you have a set of pliers you could use instead, for the Allen wrench?
No, because it's... Man, actually, that'd be nice. I wish I did have I need to invest in an Allen wrench plier. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. You're a dad. You only buy hardware tools now.
Nah, man, I hate construction and stuff.
Not your shtick.
Yeah.
No, honestly, my wife has installed like 3 fans in our house. Like, she learned how to do electric work.
I mean, it saves you a lot on hiring an electrician.
More power to you, love. Well, her dad, like, that stuff. He's an engineer, so...
Yeah, I can see where it kind of rubs
off. Electrician, like...
Are you still... What are you working on, anyways? I don't think you ever said...
Freaking bunk bed, dude.
Oh.
So, my brother-in-law lives with us, and... my mother-in-law is also now about to live with us.
Oh, right. Was that the one you were painting the house for the other night? Or was that a different one?
No, that was my aunt. She was coming into town.
Gotcha.
And my wife had started painting and then not finished for like 6 months. So I last second finished it for her.
Good job.
Because, I mean, I don't give a crap. I'd live in a stock white house with a recliner and a TV and be happy.
Is it shelter? Yes? Good. Done.
Yeah. It's so simple. I would not have decorations on. I wouldn't have any of this.
If you're back, Rebecca, you haven't missed a lot. We found. Did you catch the part where we found the store where Ringo is hiding?
Yeah. I think you left just as we took a break, so you didn't really miss anything.
Okay.
Yeah, all we did was decide to send Orster on back.
I waste more time shooting the shits about killing ants and bees.
I am back.
So. Rosh didn't realize that we're terrible people because we don't like animals. Or not animals, bugs, insects.
We all back?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
Rebecca here?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So. You guys were going... What's the plan? Are you guys gonna go through the front door? Are you guys going through the back door? Which is much more suspicious to the shopkeep.
We're gonna give Ortis some time to... couple of minutes to set up behind the shop and then waltz over. Casually mention that one of us has been eager to buy a new set of cigars.
Do you buy cigars in sets?
You buy them, yeah, you buy them in sets.
I would totally buy like a set of lavender cigars.
Ow, Tango! Tango, you little bastard! Ow!
Pay attention to him.
Oh my gosh. Tango, come here. I'm picking you up. Here. You have my utmost attention. You're requiring literal muscle to carry. You good, buddy? Are you good? Ah!
God damn.
Find the slap of my elbow.
Oops.
Not the weenus, the other side.
That's the weenus, the buttus.
And now you buy my shirt. What's up
Boo.
with you?
Boo. Boo.
Yeah,
boo.
there was very little.
Boo that joke.
Alright, I'm going to whisper roll Oris' stealth roll for setting up shop. So you guys don't know how good your coverage from him is.
Yo, I love whispering stealth rolls in general.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to send someone with
That
no,
is...
we don't.
In the words of... wait, hold on. In the words of Matt Coble, you... Interesting.
The ultimate.
And that's all you know. And that's all you know.
Should we send a troll with him? The troll's pretty stealthy.
Alright, that's a good question. Are you guys leaving Actor outside, or are you taking him in? Up to you guys. Again, like, the entire street has noticed their collective presence at this point. It's sort of hard when you guys are literally heads above everyone else. And one of you is a troll.
I think the troll is more.
We're just loud and proud.
I mean, to the credit of this Saints Day celebration, no one has pestered you about him.
Here's a decent cover-up, is, fuck my brain.
You're trying to show him
Well, on that, yeah, he's never been to a town. He's definitely never seen a cigar before. Like, he's just like, hey, here's a big cigarette for the troll track. Boom.
That's a good point. He might enjoy it.
Yeah. It's a cover story. Anyways.
He mutates to start breathing smoke. Puff the magic troll.
Starts getting a gravelly voice.
Well, that's the thing.
He
He
like
already has like a guttural voice,
like,
so it'll be a bit hard for me. Alright, so, you guys head over to
lungs.
the shop. So, you guys head over to the shop, crossing the street, and then store bell opens up, and the woman there, like, sort of like, she's really sort of just chilling, just sort of like arms on the counter space, stuff like that. And then as you guys enter, she's like, "Oh, welcome. I honestly wasn't expecting anyone to show up today." Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? Here you go. Here's a map.
Either the shop is important, or they're so generic that all 7 shops look exactly the same.
I'll never tell.
Wait, which one's the entrance? Is it like this way? Or is it this?
The bottom way.
Bottom one. Okay, so we come in this way.
Yeah, so the orange bits are windows, the teal bits are like shelves that hold cigars and cigarettes and stuff like that, so you gotta do it this way. The white space is a counter, there's like more cigars on the back wall over there. I think about the back. You know all about the backwood, Skip. And I'll give the person this.
Oh! My character even know about that?
Skip. Yeah.
I have a question. Would Sandra know what use can't is? She's not fluent in it or anything, but would she know of its like existence and application?
Roll me your background information.
Yeah. Where is that button? There you are. I can't see. Hold on. How'd I get 10?
You know that there's some way that less than nominal occupations communication, or you don't know exactly the method, what it is, though.
Okay, doke.
You know it exists. You just don't know what it is.
Alrighty. That is the end of the questions.
Does this woman, by any stretch of the imagination, does she look Frajaran?
No, she doesn't look for Darn. Welcome to the Chain Smoker. Take a gander around.
Does the logo have like chains with cigarettes in them? Or cigars?
It's a person. It's like the silhouette of a person's face, and then like them holding a cigar, and the cigar is like getting pulled down to like some unseen like surface.
That's a clever name.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Where were you 4 hours ago? No.
Again, she doesn't fully fit the image that Oris described, but she still has like the features, the eye color is the most like prominent point. There's another door. So these brown bits are doors. So this is a door to some other room. This is a door to some other room. There's a door outside. There's a painting there. These are shelves.
Is it common for
I guess
like,
it's a rack.
People that own own a store or something to like just live upstairs effectively?
Some people do if they like are the owners of the store. Some people obviously don't own the store, so they're just sort of like hires that come in, do the 9 to 5.
Apprentices and stuff.
Like I came with Costellos and Abigail, they own the store, just live upstairs. And this is a 2-story building.
As we entered the shop, was there any sort of facial reaction?
A twitch.
Roll me insight. Also, put yourselves on. I went through the trouble making this map. You guys are gonna fucking use it, or I'll kill you.
Is there any way to assist? Not particularly. Cassandra was thinking the same thing, but I just couldn't think of how to like.
And that's the entrance, right?
The bottom was inches. Bottom was inches.
Actually, she's gonna stand here.
I just realized.
Not intimidating at all.
No, she just walks down, like, looking down at the things. It just kind of stops down at the corner.
Alright, I don't have Nadia with, like, her, like, helmet on, so here's Nadia without her helmet.
Hold on, I need to zoom in on this.
If you can identify where that's from, we need to have a talk. If you can. If you can't, good. You just keep it that way. But if you can, we need to have a talk. Abigail begins like just sort of looking around the place, like, oh, I've never been in a cigar shop before. Acker, on the other hand,
can he get through the front door? Actually,
he can. Again, like when a creature is set 10 by 10 large, it doesn't necessarily mean they actually are 10 by 10. It just means that in combat they can control that space
effectively.
Yeah, effectively.
So he can kind of like duck down, wiggle about.
Yeah, so like if you were to swing next to him, it wouldn't be like what you can do in like the 4 cardinal directions, like one on top of them, the diagonal. He occupies like all of that extra space around him.
Wonderful.
In terms of combat capacity.
There are many spaces like it, but this one's mine.
Witch Doctor, yeah, you begin to realize that this is not the biggest shop, and to be fair, it's just a cigar shop. It shouldn't be huge.
It's not a cigar emporium.
Yeah, 1, 2 front. Ooh.
No, it's just on top of him.
I'm gonna say you're over there, Dano, because this waits me.
Yeah, I was about to move.
Okay, so yeah.
Some big lads.
12.
Well, on the inside, she's more genuinely surprised that a fucking big ass wolf and a troll just walked into her shop and everything.
Oh, hello there. A dear friend of mine mentioned this store in passing, and
Oh, really?
given the day, figured we would check it out and perhaps buy them a gift.
Well, let me know. If you have any questions, I'm here. She does
Have
speak
they
a
perhaps-
Hellenic accent, by the way.
Have they perhaps come by? Impossible to miss the tiefling, big ram horns, skin color a bit like my friend over there.
The tiefling?
Yes.
Stop in here, I'm afraid no. She gets like a weak smile. Not many people enter the shop. I remember all of them. I'll certainly be remembering all of you, she says, eyeing Adker. Adker's like tapping the glass casing.
Yes, hard to forget.
Quite.
What about a man about this tall? Start describing Ringo's features.
So around like this tall, has like swept back hair.
Watch to see
Blah,
if
blah,
there's
blah,
like
blah.
any type of reaction from that.
Roll inside.
A smile that's a little
Bit
too
wide.
inviting.
Damn, we both suck it inside. Let's go.
She shakes her head. No, I'm afraid not. This sort of individual sounds like a charlatan.
That'd be
None of my clientele are, well, they're usually noble or very blunt sorts.
Crash.
I try.
That literally just completely went over my head. Damn it, I love it.
I like
I
the
tried.
way you think.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you. I was afraid it would slip past you guys for a second. Thank you. The place smells, by the way, like, not only does it smell of tobacco, it does smell like other stuff as well. So there are other cigars that are not tobacco cigars in here. It's a very prominent smelling, like Witch Stalker is like, he scrunches his nose a couple times when he sniffs at a couple of them. Just too strong. Same for Acker, I suppose, because Acker also has a keen smell. What is this? He points out like one particular, like on the very top rack of it. Oh, those are. She gets like a mirthful, somewhat mischievous, like someone playing a prank. Those are rosemary and thyme cigars.
Ooh, go
So
Do-
strong.
Do they go well with parsley and sage?
They do. I must be honest, I did not know why we stock those, but we do.
We're not
When they
good.
say we, do you mean other people work here? Or just you?
Me and the owner.
Who's the owner?
She like tilts her head. Well, it's like a little kid trying to remember something. Well, he's this tall, and she just is like above her own head, like 6 feet, a bit taller than that. This tall, a kind man, very, very straightforward. He goes by the name of Aiden. Aiden. And I know you guys are gonna misspell this one because it's an old spelling of it.
My mind went immediately Aiden
Yep.
Hughes.
I
Yep,
was
sure
gonna
is.
make a joke. Damn.
No, yeah, that's well again, like people share names, like it's not an uncommon
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Got out of the plague bearer business.
I'm looking at you, Jeff Kaplan.
Actually, that's a perfect transition for a plague bearer. Tobacco.
Damn.
Ah!
Yeah, that's a easy transition there.
Oh, did we ever get her name? I'm taking the silence as no.
Where are my manners? I am Tanum, and these are my friends. What is your name?
Oh, she holds out a hand, shakes hers. Amelia.
Insight.
Roll insight.
What if Ringo's the alias, though?
Lying.
Oh, thank you.
Amelia. Her name is genuinely Amelia. I'm sorry to tell you.
Damn,
I love it. Anytime someone gives their name, you say. I love that. It's gonna save your life later in the game, in the campaign, I'm sure. But is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Would that goes anything you'd like to try?
he's like what's it called? Option paralysis. He's like too many things that you can ask for.
What is your favorite flavor, Adgur?
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Amelia just gets a look on her face. So she wags her finger at that. We have something like that. Not ice cream itself. That would be very peculiar.
Ice cream cigars. That would be it. Anyways. Actually, it would just be tobacco in ice cream. That would taste fucking awful.
Menthol, perhaps.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Abigail looks at Varric. Varric just shakes his head nowhere.
One day we'll get more ice cream out of him.
She goes over to like a shelf or at the top of the bar behind the bar, behind the counter. Goes up a step stool, opens it up, and grabs like a little case, which is basically just like 4x2, like a little taller, slimmer case. I'm afraid I'm not allowed to let you smoke them in here, but you can certainly smell them. Excuse me.
Scoot.
Oh.
Abigail takes a step back, giving it like wide berth. To your liking, Sir Troll. How much? She like, you can see a moment of confliction on her face. Like, we don't have a sale going on, but at the same time, this is literally a about to ask this, so I could take this less or more. You see this moment, this flash.
Processing.
He's like, 5 gold.
By the way, Akgar,
He holds out like his coin pouch. She just looks at it. How much of this do you want? Just that. She reaches in the coin pouch and withdraws 5 gold.
Can I see if she tries to like pocket more like
Roll, perception.
subsoul?
Perception.
Hey, that's a good
She does
one.
not.
Okay, this is an excellent time to help him learn how to count.
He withdraws 5 gold from his coin pouch and then leaves the cigar case there and then goes over to the register, deposits it there. Very weird transaction.
Yes. Listen, Amelia, you have been a very gracious storekeep and very straightforward with us, so I will be level with you and be straightforward in return. Out back there is a man armed and pretty dangerous. Well, he's an elf, but he's armed and dangerous. The reason for this is he saw a different person put on, well, change their face to your likeness.
Change to my likeness.
Yes.
Wait, change their face.
Yes.
She's like this really, like what the fuck look on her face.
The reason I first was thinking it was you or they is you have very characteristic teal eyes.
Taser stops. What is it you're requesting?
A friend of ours has been taken. The tiefling I mentioned. Now you seem like an innocent bystander in my eyes, in my view. But given what is going on outside, perhaps you know a bit more about the area than we do, and perhaps you know which door we should knock on.
She like, roll me deception. I don't know. I guess it's not you're deceiving. You're telling the truth. Roll me persuasion.
Do we still have portent rolls and lucky rolls? What is the situation on those?
My portent rolls
that's
suck, but you
a
can
long
use my luck.
Yeah.
If you feel it's necessary.
I'm comfortable with a 14.
Oh, yeah.
I think, yeah, I'd rather say lucky for the combat.
This is very. This makes a strange day very much stranger.
Oh.
Okay, bio.
Hey,
Hello.
he's back from the dead.
Can you describe to me further? What? She just like is just really confused.
Well,
Also, we could detect magic just to make sure you're under no illusion.
this is true. It is completely painless, I promise.
She gives like a very concerned look that you have to mention that in the first place. It's like telling someone don't worry. No one that has ever said don't worry actually has something that is like, yeah, like something to not worry about. She just like doesn't have very much to say. I suppose. Abigail, what is it you're actually trying to request of her?
Wise, do you have detect magic?
Wise is the one that's missing. Silly.
Jesus.
No, I
Just
don't
go
have
for the
detect
basement.
magic.
Yeah.
But do you have it learned at all?
No, I don't have it.
Damn it.
Oh,
That was Samuel's job, wasn't
You
it?
lost
Okay.
to 2 people that had it.
I mean, I got it.
If you want to cast it, go ahead.
Are you able to cast it as a ritual, or can paladins not do that?
No, paladins don't have rituals.
Feels bad.
Feels Batman. Feels Batman.
Where is she?
Uh,
Just jump on the counter.
Move over here.
Alright. I want to look at her and see if there's anything. If it was an illusion, if there's anything off about it.
Okay. Hit me the detect magic like spell card thing, please.
Yeah, I would love to, but I'm currently not at my house.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, here I got
Is
it.
there back to like an exit?
Yes, I haven't bothered looking around yet.
Well, I mean, like this white thing that's right here. I was just asking what that difference is.
It's a wall.
Oh, it's just right because the blue parts are shelves. I'm silly. Don't worry about it.
White is wall, brown is door.
Yes.
If you sense magic's way, you could use your action to fill. Okay, so. Okay. You don't detect any magic on her, but you do detect magic on
who?
Tatum.
Oh, yeah, got you. Enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still charmed?
Sort of. But I am sorry to have been so intrusive, ma'am.
It is fine. She just again she looks like just out of general loss of words. There's if you wish to look around, I will close up the shop and we may look around to find your shape changer. You guys agree to that? Or not?
Did
Yeah.
anyone come in recently?
No.
We're the first people to come in here today.
Well, no, not the first ones today, but recently, no. There hasn't been anyone stepping in there for 2 hours now.
Interaction with him was
Who was the most recent customer before us?
She thinks. An expeditionary. Such as yourselves. And she says, eyeing all the fucking gear you guys have. Armed, armored.
dressed to the nines.
A younger man. I would say younger than me. Quite young. 20 or so. Dressed in the similar plated armor such as him, and she gestures to Varric.
Helmeted?
Yes.
Did he take this helmet off?
No, I'm afraid not.
It's probably him. Did you perhaps see where he was going?
No, he simply came in, but she looks behind her. Some of these, and she just grabs like these really like. It doesn't take a genius to figure out when something is designated fancy. These things are fancy cigars.
The rich cigars.
He spoke. She puts on the counter for you guys to examine. He spoke in a Heartlandic accent, similar to your friend, and she gestures to Sandra. And I purchased this and simply left.
How similar to our friend here did he look?
She looks at Varric. I would say he was shorter. He did not carry a gun. He had with him a spear and a shield of some sort.
Spear and the shield. Perhaps not them.
No.
Well, perhaps we should look around.
If
We'll
you
try
wish to look
to-
around, I could show you the place.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Was
me close.
your boss in today?
No, not when I got here at least. I figured he would be out celebrating. He told me to come in because I'm not much of a fan of the festivities. I do not do well with crowds.
I understand.
Besides, I know there's a number of pickpockets around my store, so I'm doubly cautious. She goes over to the front door, flips the sign to close, and just closes, like locks the topmost like easy lock, like the not one we had to actually insert a key in the doorknob or anything like this. Just. If you would be so kind as to follow me, then.
Certainly.
Let's go.
She first goes to this door. If you're talking about a
Sandra checks for traps.
Wait, I did this wrong. Fuck.
Shit.
There we go. If you're talking about the back entrance, this is the only other entrance to the shop. And she opens up like this like side storage room area. It's filled with like crates and stuff like that. It's very dry in here. And there's a back door there. So it's a carbon copy of the front door. Has a glass panel that you can see out of it. A lock on the doorknob itself, and then a sort of little chain lock, as well as a lock that she just uses, just turning lock. And then
Eminius,
Yes, sir.
you have your eyes are keener than mine, but perhaps together we could look to see if there's anything hidden.
Certainly.
Providing help.
Providing help.
Assisting.
Perception with advantage.
Rebecca,
Yes. 1 sec.
do your thing.
Do I have advantage though?
You'd have it from
You should.
Fred,
You have it from him.
because he's assisting,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm helping.
helping. And good thing.
What is it you're looking for, though?
Hidden.
Move the crate, there's a trapdoor kind of thing.
No,
Yeah.
there's not. Move the crate.
Not
There's a
something that
trapdoor.
hurts.
No, but signs of hidden movable floorboards, hidden walls.
Yeah, like sneaky
doors.
passages.
Scrapes on the ground or on the walls.
I mean, the script on the
Sneaky
ground, but you
stuff.
figure those are from the like this whole place is hardwood floors. You like check, try to peel some off, stuff like that. No, it's all solid.
So we don't see any sneaky stuff.
You do not see any sneaky
Not in
stuff.
this part, at least.
Hey, could Atker and like Witchstalker get like a good scent of her?
Of her? They can get a good sense of her, yeah. It's a bit
Does it-
weird amidst all the fucking different cigars and other scents in here, but yeah.
She doesn't smell like Ringo did.
She does not smell like Ringo did.
I don't trust her.
Ringo might be her boss.
Yeah, Joy.
I just don't know, like, how to get to that position. Or run a wild goose chase and he just saw her and was like, that's a good disguise.
And there is an upstairs as well.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Fuck, I fucked up again, fuck. Wait, I could just do this. Oh, I'm a fucking genius. Staircase that leads up. And then... It's just